everybody on YouTube. This is part 2 of Generation Wires by Ahauldri on the Ahauldri Show. What's up, what's up? Okay, so, pardon the interruption. Now this is to be continued. Okay, what I want to talk about is, offline marketing and networking online, Generation Wires, okay? These Generation Wires are people who are under the age of 30, male and female, okay? And what it is that I'm finding or I'm seeing that them doing is getting based on all the hype. They're building their businesses and they're failing in their businesses because of the hype. So we got to cut that out right now. We got to stop all that hype. That stuff is done, okay? It's not about hype. It never was. Is it about the money? No. Get that out of your head. It's not about the money. I want you to understand something, Generation Wires. I'm still a Generation Wire. I'm not even 30 yet. So I'm still with you, hanging with y'all, okay? Until I pass that mark, now I'm not a Generation Wire anymore, okay? But I will tell you this, before I cross that line and I become a generation, when I'm getting older and everything like that, I still want to target you guys because you are the foundation of network marketing. Let me tell you why. It's a circle of life, okay? Whether your product is vitamins, your product is cleaning products, your product is makeup, perfume, gasoline. What else they got out there? Groceries, okay? There's more traveling, okay? Generation Wires are the foundation of business. Ask Dakota Ray. He'll tell you straight up, okay? Because Generation Wires is the circle of life. Let me explain. This is my theory, okay? In Generation Wires, these are young people who are worried about getting old, okay? Young people worried about getting old. So good. Young people worried about getting old, okay? So what are they doing? They're doing everything they can to prevent it, right? They're taking vitamins. They're using natural cleaners. They're exercising. They're drinking lots of water. They're trying to cut back on the fat. They're like, oh, God, I'm scared to be old. Me, myself, I am afraid to be old, too. But, I'm doing the best I can by staying as good as I need to be. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you get in that field where you don't want to get old. Then you get involved with MLM. Because you base yourself on the hype. You believe that you're not going to get old. You feel like if you be with this company, you're always going to look good for the rest of your life. Let me tell you something. Time is money. Okay? And aging is an ever growing process. You're not going to be able to stop the aging process. You can pause it a little bit. You can rewind it a little bit, but you can't stop it. Okay? Until they come out with the fountain of youth, that's it. And that ain't happening. So what happens? Technology is excelling, it's advancing, and they're actually creating products on the market that actually slows down the aging process. It's called anti-aging ingredients in products, okay? And every time you buy something, as a Generation Wire, what are you looking for? It's got to have something natural. It's got to have something in there that's anti-aging so I don't get wrinkles or, sick or ailments or whatever it is that you're going through, okay? Now, Generation Xers, okay? We're talking about getting older. This is the circle of their life. They're not getting any younger. They're getting older. But what happens? They want to prevent disease. So what they do, same thing. They're going to change their lifestyle. They want to make sure that as they're actually getting older, they want to prevent that cycle of getting disease to death. So what they're doing is using anti-aging cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, nutritional supplements, doing the best they can about saving money because of the tough economy. They can't keep up. Social Security's not keeping up with them. The job's not keeping up with them. Now you're talking about that circle of life. Do you see where the problem lies? There's two circles you're looking at. You're looking at this circle, then you're looking at this circle, okay? Generation Y, Generation X. Okay, now let's look at them. What do they have in common? What they have in common is they both don't want to get, old and die. Okay? They don't want to get old and die. And money. Money is a commonality because basically in Generation X, they're trying to have as much money as possible so they can live longer to enjoy it. The young people are actually taking the money and they're trying to make that money so that they can live longer to enjoy it. That's another commonality. They're common. Okay? So, where's my point? My point is this. As a Generation Wire, you want to be of what industry you're getting involved in. If you're getting involved in a home-based business industry, please be aware to study and learn and become a student of network marketing in the beginning. You have to learn as much as you can and apply what you learn. You are the foundation of network marketing, and I'm going to tell you that you are, because you're the one that's starting that whole platform. You know, as these new companies start to get incorporated and they're coming out with new concepts, new ideas, new compensation plans, all this new stuff that they're coming out with, they're targeting you. And they're targeting old people, okay? I hate to say old people. Senior citizens may be better. Okay, they're targeting senior citizens. They're targeting them because they're the baby boomers. They want to have fun. You know, whatever little bit of life they have left, they want to enjoy it. Okay, they want to enjoy their retirement before they die. They want to actually live long enough to enjoy the money. Get their bills paid. They don't want to. You don't want to die in a casket and know that you got all this debt. You know you don't want to do that. So you want to do all you can as a plan B to live your life. Live your freaking life. Generation Wires, I'm speaking to you right now. Get involved in a home-based business while you are at school. I'm going to tell you why. Because you need the money more than anyone else does. You want to keep up with your school? You want to keep up with paying those bills? Working 2-3 jobs, you know what? That was like that back in the day. It's still like that today. So having a home-based business, what difference does it make? Having a home-based business, at least you probably cut the time clock a little bit shorter. Instead of a 45-year plan, you're actually cutting it short to 2 to 3 years with consistent effort and hard work. Don't be afraid of hard work. Now, Generation Xers, let me tell you something. Same thing. You've done it your lifetime. You worked hard. You're about to retire at your job. Now comes the time where you're about to retire. What are you going to do with that money? You're going to live on Social Security? It's not going to help you. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to do a plan B yourself. Okay? You know that none of those things that you have planned for yourself are going to be set in stone, and they're not going to change. They're changing. There's people losing their jobs. Social Security is not being enough. People got to keep up with the rent. People got to keep up with living in senior citizen homes. I'm hearing this. Okay, you guys hear me out. Gasoline going up. Water prices going up. I mean, this is just, it's absurd. It's really absurd what's happening to the economy. But what do? We got to take control. We got to take control of what we need to do right now in our businesses so that we can grow, and then we have that income, we know what to do with it. You know, there's a saying that poor people know what to do with money than rich people do. It's true. We know what to do. So what I'm saying to you guys is, feel free to contact me, comment, rate, subscribe, and share these videos, because the Ahauldri Show is the girl you know who will help you in whatever it is that you do. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right? Cheers.